This is Charles Jordan. It is now official. The Democratic candidate for 1976 is Jimmy Carter, and the Republican candidate for 1976 is Gerald R. Ford. Stand by now for two political announcements recorded earlier this year in February during the New Hampshire primary of these two candidates.
Instead of vague promises, common sense. Instead of words, facts. Facts are what President Ford is all about. Fact. He is leading us out of the worst recession in 40 years. Not with loose promises and frantic spending, but with hard decisions and the courage to say no. Fact. He is winning his fight against inflation. It was in double-digit figures at a rate of 12% or higher. He slowed it down, cut it almost in half. Fact. In January, over 2 million more Americans were working than at the bottom of the recession, and more are going back to work every day. These are facts. And as President Ford said in his State of the Union message,
common sense tells me to stick to that steady course.
President Ford is your president. Keep him.
Paid for by the President Ford Committee.
I think it's time to have a non-lawyer in the White House for a change. Somebody that's had to work with his hands, someone who has had to run a complicated business, somebody who has actually had to manage the affairs of a large government, as I have in my own state.
Jimmy Carter believes that competence and integrity should be the foremost qualities of our next president.
Well, when I was elected governor, we had 300 agencies and departments in the state government. We abolished 278 of them and set up a very simple economical structure of government. That saved a lot of money, yes, but more importantly, it was so that people could understand it for a change and control it.
Jimmy Carter isn't a professional politician, but he's proven that government can be honest and can be competent.
Right now, we need a tough, confident, business-like executive who can actually run the government and get the horrible bureaucracy straightened out for a change.
Vote for Jimmy Carter in the New Hampshire Democratic primary Tuesday, February 24th. Once and for all, let's make our government work. Paid by the Committee for Jimmy Carter.